Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And today we got more that shows 50 Cent continues his streak in what looks to be a 40v1 and counting. And we are at a point where if we see 40 people jumping 50 Cent,
Help them! Help them! Get them!
We have to send our thoughts and prayers to the 40 people instead, as history shows that it is about to be a long ride of pain and regret. And today we got more that continues the quote, downfall of the Meeches, after they switched up on 50 Cent when Big Meech thought it was a great idea to make some money on the side by linking up with Rick Ross.
Didn't seem to have a clue.
And the ripple effects of the Sean Combs The Reckoning documentary is still spreading, as we got another comedian out here roasting Diddy for some of his actions that led to the issues with 50 Cent. And we also got speculations over Tupac, all thanks to some of the unreleased footage of the interview he did with Angie Martinez before he passed. And she recently addressed this, including why she's yet to put out the clips, although many hip-hop fans aren't buying her reasons, as you'd see.
And they won't take your word for it, huh?
And it was like, nope.
And we also got to hear from former radio executive and producer Damizza, who recently spoke on breaking out Eminem and also linking up Jay-Z and M. And in a segment from the Out of Pocket podcast, we got to hear from comedian Jay Farrow about his thoughts on the Sean Combs The Reckoning documentary.
50 Cent hates Diddy so much, right? So why does 50 Cent hate Diddy so much?
Well, first of all, what you got to look at is the background between people's exes and people that they've had relations with. So when you're talking about taking my son's mother and having her at the freak-offs while you know she's my son's mother, and you're putting her on tapes and you're having her wear all of these different Rihanna Fenty lingeries and things of that sort, and you know that is my baby mother, of course there's going to be some problems. There's going to be some furniture moving if I see you in the street, and there is also going to be a documentary that's going to be #1 doing better than Stranger Things and making you look like the biggest creep that you really are. Because at the end of the day, that's exactly what you are, Diddy. You're a creep. You're a creep. You had Tupac and Biggie Smalls' relationship eradicated because you felt you were jealous. Being jealous of somebody is a female trait, which a lot of times that's what that man has. There's a lot of female traits. And now that all this news has come out about the things that he did, we see that he is kind of female, because every time him and Ricky Rose get together, there's licking of lips, and it's very uncomfortable. Every time you see him with Stevie J, there's licking of lips, and it's very uncomfortable. Every time you see him, he's got his mouth open like he's a kid lost in the middle of the park. I feel like Diddy will finally be fulfilled when his mouth finally closes, because that will show you that he is finally completed. And I'm telling you this, I have never seen somebody look so happy in their jail pictures. I've got to say, I've never seen somebody look so happy to be locked up with so many other people of the same gender.
Yeah, did you not hear about Fort Dix?
I've never seen that before. I've never seen that, sir. When you see R. Kelly pictures, you ever seen R. Kelly sitting there smiling with the inmates?
Oh no, oh no.
He ran the prison at Fort
Minor.
It ain't me. Ain't me.
And this whole idea that the issues are centered on 50's baby mama is not entirely correct. It is one of the main reasons that added to the long list of 50's issues with Diddy, but the history goes way back, even before 50 revealed that Diddy wanted to take him shopping.
People are out their rabbit ass mind. Yo, they try to make it up like, it's because of a girl, it's because of a woman. Puff and the other people put a tag on them where it's that, yo, don't let them make no money. Don't sign him. You ain't gonna have a number of problems. He gotta go to the West Coast and with Dre and Eminem to get his deal.
These issues built up over the years, one thing led to another, and then in 2025, Diddy dropped enough receipts through the years that made it possible for 50 to hit him with the coup de grace. And 50 is out here inspiring New Year resolutions. In 2025, I stayed too calm and let way too much slide. In 2026, I'm gonna ask myself, what would 50 Cent do and unlock my full petty potential, laughing and fist bump emojis. And 50 Cent continues to make the Meeches pay for linking up with Rick Ross. He posted this just hours ago from Big Meech. What's up, fam? Let's work. And here's a quick backstory for those who missed it. 50 Cent kickstarted Lil Meech's acting career and he led the show BMF. Big Meech gets out before the next season of BMF and linked up with Rick Ross, and like Eminem and T.I. rapped, that was all she wrote. BMF was cancelled shortly after, and now we are seeing DMs from Big Meech about let's work, and 50 shared the DM and added the caption, "Work on what?" Shrugs emoji. He's an actor. He don't want to sell dope, fool. You're watching too much Force. Fire emoji. And for those who don't know, Force is one of 50's spin-offs from the Power series, and users have been going off under 50's post. Moral of the story, never bite the hand that feeds you. That's Lil Meech using his dad's account, laughing emojis. And now we got conspiracies brewing out here, allegedly linked to Puff and Hov's involvement in quote, shelving a Tupac interview that was brought back to life all thanks to a snippet of Angie Martinez addressing the interview, because as far as we know, Angie Martinez interviewed Pac weeks before he passed. It was reportedly nearly 2 hours long. However, only 12 minutes of the interview saw the light of day.
It's funny to even talk about it because I don't know, I just, like somebody asked me the other day if I would interview Puff if he came out.
Would you?
I'd have to think about it. It wouldn't be a younger me would say, of course, it's my job. Absolutely, yes. Now I'd have to say, what kind of offering would that be to the world? Would it be worth it for me? Do I want to put myself in that noise? Can I do something really meaningful? You know, I'd have to ask myself some questions like that. It's not just a, yes, I'll do it because it'll be huge. I mean, I say no to huge things all the time.
That's what I love about you. I mean, you know, it's so funny. Debbie Brown, who's a great friend of mine, it's my good sister. She literally said, she texted me like 2 days ago and was like, yo, because she loves Tupac. Like I'm talking about, like she's the person
Tupac
that buys
tapes haunt me.
Exactly. She loves Tupac. She was like, yo, Angie really needs to put out the Tupac audio.
Debbie Brown said that?
Brown said
maybe
that.
It's time then.
And I said to her, I said, well, you know, she never wanted to put it out because, you know, she thought it would be inflammatory.
Yeah.
Right?
I know there's a rumor on the internet that Puff somehow paid me for those tapes. Like I held those tapes for all those years so that Puff could pay me.
Wow.
It's absolutely, there's zero truth to that. But but you're right. That's why I never did it. And then now I think, for what is the point now? There's nothing there that changes history or changes, but I know people are interested. So
I think people want to break it down psychologically because there's this.
Let's do it. You want to do it with me? You want to do like a.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Let's do it.
Because you know what it is? I think we realized Pac wasn't as crazy as people thought.
And also he was young.
He was very young.
He hadn't gone through imagine Pac after therapy, healed.
When did he do that? Was it 24, 25?
24.
So his full frontal cortex wasn't even fully
This is what I'm
developed yet.
saying. Imagine him going through the other side of Charlemagne. Imagine the other side of Pac, what that would have been.
Yeah.
I would see then I look at the tapes and I go, well, now that has meaning. If I release it in a way where it actually has meaning and does something good for the world, I want to just put it out so people could talk shit about it and have it on the internet.
And it didn't take long for things to get kick-started. A user dropped this under.
We heard about it, and I think Puff is probably one of the only persons that heard that interview. Angie can't say that nobody heard that interview, because it wasn't her ideal not to put it out. Do you understand what I'm saying? She can say that it wasn't her ideal, but it's not owned by her. Who owns that interview? Because who was sent out there? Hot 97 owns it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So she could take all the accolades for not putting it out. You understand? But when you send somebody or someone of your person do an interview under the banner of Hot 97, it belongs to Hot 97.
And she's being accused. She's capping. I don't trust Angie Martinez with her reasons why she never released the full Tupac interview. Puffy definitely the reason why she never released the full interview. She flew out to LA in the summer of '96 to interview Tupac after he requested her to come out there. And while some are defending Jay-Z helped preserve a prize of history and y'all want to make it into a conspiracy theory. Pac didn't even like him and he still did that. Wow, such a good guy. That's respect. And some have fired back with, Hot 97 owns it, and there's plenty of evidence, and it is a known fact that Puffy and Jay-Z were sitting up there blackballing people when it came to music and everything else, so yes, they put a stop to it from coming out. It is just that damn simple. And this was a recurrent theory for some reason. Jay and Puff were in it together. That whole interview with Pac and Angie is collateral damage. They made sure it didn't come out. Then again, it is only an interview, right? What sucked about Pac and Biggie getting killed, it paved the way to bullcrap music we hear today. Sometimes I wonder if it was Puff's and Jay-Z's agenda to sabotage the game for self-interest. Oh, but it didn't stop at Jay and Puff. If she drops, it is all Pac dissing Clive Davis. He goes in on the government too. And if you were with us a while back, you remember that radio exec Damizza got stick for speaking on how he was responsible for making Jay's first #1 happen by figuring out that Jay-Z is a perfect synergy artist and linking him up with Mariah Carey. And we got more from Damizza that shows he's no game, as his stories remain consistent, even the story about breaking Eminem on the radio.
So then Jimmy goes, I got this kid Eminem. Now let's put that with Dre, and at least I'll get my money back some way. So then I get a call from Dre. He says, yo, I need you to come to the house. I come to the house, and he's like, how do I break the white boy? And I'm like, what do you mean? You signed the white boy.
So this is young Eminem.
So he was in the booth doing Hi, My Name Is. He was cutting Slim Shady, you a bass head. That's what he was doing. So I was like, Dre, he's writing for you? And he goes, no. And I was like, oh shit, you signed the white boy? He goes, how do I break him? I said, well, you tell me the story from NWA from beginning to end, and I'll break the white boy for you. And so I sat on his washer and dryer, he sat on his stairs, and he told me the story of NWA from, World Class Wrecking Crew and Lonzo and Doc and all of this.
Fire.
About 6 o'clock in the morning, M comes out and he goes, I'm going back to the hotel, I'm going home. I said, no, you're going to Power 106, you're going to announce you're doing the Friday Night Flavors 10-year anniversary, give me the fucking record.
And that's how it came
And that's how it came to be. So we did the Hawaii thing. When we did the Hawaii thing, Jimmy got excited. We had the Eminem thing. Then we added Eminem to the Hawaii show. Okay. And the Hawaii show was at the peak of Hi, My Name Is. Ooh. So then they come back and they're like, look, we're going to do a single, then we're going to go on tour. Again, nobody would insure it. And he's like, well, how do we get around this? I said, well, I just broke Jay-Z. Jay-Z's manager is Jay Brown. Jay Brown's wife works for Magic Johnson. Why don't we have Magic Johnson be the promoter of the show?
Let me find out you're the fucking puppet master for all this shit.
Hell yes, I was.
Yes.
So I'm just sitting here just playing Game of Thrones, just putting people in the same room. Like Jay-Z walks up to me at a powerhouse and he's like, yo, I want to meet Eminem. I'm like, go ahead. You know what I mean? Like, this is Jay.
That's Renegade.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's how that happened.
Yeah.
With Jay-Z, it was like, it was all, look, consistency and repetition breeds familiarity. Familiarity breeds a relationship. A relationship breeds teamwork or synergy, and synergy is what wins games. So if I could put all of these people together one time a year at Powerhouse and get them all working together, then we could control the win and make hip-hop the #1 format in the world. And that was the goal. And so like with Jay, I said, look, you need to do a record with Mariah. And he's like, I can't do that. I'm a street rapper, da-da-da-da. Mariah's like, I can't do that. He's just, I'm a pop and they give me enough, da-da-da-da-da. But DJ Clue produced your new record. Do you see what I'm saying? Synergy, that works.
And that was his first
#1.
Yeah.
Associating yourself to a bigger brand, and look at every deal he's done, whether it's Barclays, whether it's Linkin Park.
And it is wild, because while Damizza was making things happen on the West Coast, we recently covered a controversial story from another executive on the East Coast at the time, who was out here taking credit for breaking Eminem on the East Coast.
It wouldn't be no Eminem if it wasn't for Kevin Black.
And some of you remember that things turned left when Kevin Black claimed,
wow. So what happened that night?
I mean, with Eminem?
Eminem and DMX.
I know you're going to play this shit for the world. Eminem tore his ass up.
Hey man, don't talk like that.
And that will be all for today. And once again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I hope y'all are having a great time today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.